I hope you are well today. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys on how to disrupt diet culture and start taking control of your own body. So if you have been wrapped up in the diet industry and you're looking for a way out, then you'll want to keep watching this video. So a couple things before we get started here this morning, you guys. If you are watching this on Facebook this morning, I would encourage you to head on over to YouTube when this video is done and hit the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications for each time that I come live on my channel, which is Tuesday to Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. On my channel, you will find all things to do with my self-love at any size method, which is the method that I teach women to empower themselves to accept and respect their bodies at any size. And we do this through lots of different avenues like mindful eating, mindful movement, body image practices, body positivity, chakra healing, and a bunch of other mystic and holistic tools, and a really, deep dive into self-care. So that's kind of what I am all about. So if you're watching live with me this morning, please say hello. And then if you're watching on the replay, just hashtag replay, and I will make sure that I come back on later and say hi to you then. And then finally, if you guys are not in my community already, I have a free community here on Facebook called Self-Love at Any Size, Accept and Respect Your Body. So if these are some things that you need some help with and looking for community to help you, in your self-love journey and just not feel so alone, then you'll want to check out this group. We have lots of different challenges and giveaways and just supportive community and connection in this space. So we would love to welcome you into there. So let's get into it, you guys. So how to disrupt diet culture and start taking control of your body. So first of all, the diet industry is like $1 trillion industry. Like they are a business. They make money. They are there to make money, right? So the thing with diet industry and diet culture is that they actually want you to fail, because as you fail, you will continue to be in their bubble, right? And you will continue to need the next diet or the next pill or the next best thing, right? That's promising you these empty promises of, feel worthy, feel beautiful, drop 10 sizes in a week, drop 20 pounds in a week. There's just so many diets out there, and that if you do any kind of research around diet culture and the diet industry, that over 96% of diets fail. So that is just a pretty, alarming statistic, to say the least, to say that, all these diets that we are investing so much of our time and energy and resources into and finances into really doesn't give us what we're searching for, right? So I'm here to share with you guys a couple different reasons or a couple different ways that you can start to disrupt diet culture and really start taking control of your own body, because that's what it's all about, right? A lot of the things that I empower women with and that I help my clients with is connecting them back to their bodies, because that's another sneaky thing that diet culture does, is it takes away all power from your body, and it takes away the connection that you have with your body, because you're no longer listening to your body. You're listening to the rules of diet culture. You're listening to the rules of diets. You're listening to, when to eat, how much to eat, how long to eat, all these different things, right? So first of all, we want to disrupt diet culture. We want to disrupt diet culture by refusing to buy into the idea that weight loss is the key to happiness and health. And that's something that it took a long time for me to believe. So if you are on the other side of this and you're not quite there yet, you're just being like, well, no, I need to diet because I need to lose weight. And that's going to make me happy, right? I'm here to tell you that as you kind of disrupt diet culture and you kind of refuse to buy into the idea that your worth and your value is based upon the number on the scale or the size of your clothing, and that's your key to happiness and health, then we really need to not buy into that idea anymore. because it's not serving us. The cycle, can develop into eating disorders. It can develop into really poor body image, poor self-esteem. And if we don't have self-esteem or confidence or body image, like positive body image, then we find ourselves in possible, situations of being anxious or having anxiety or having depression. Like, so many things can lead to this. So that's the first thing, is refusing to buy into the idea that weight loss is the key to happiness. And then secondly, we want to refuse to be shamed or guilt tripped into losing weight. This is a big one too, you guys, because oftentimes in our world, in our lunchrooms, in our dinner tables, there's typically a lot of talk and a lot of shame and a lot of guilt put around, oh, well, look at you, you let yourself go, you need to lose some weight. Or, oh, lucky you get to eat a cheese sandwich and I have to eat this salad, so, why do you get to eat that? So just refuse to be shamed or guilt-tripped into losing weight. Because, in the end of the day, being forced to do something out of shame and guilt, does that sound like something that is worthwhile investing in? Probably not, right? And there's a whole, which we're going to talk about later, on ways that, you can be that person that is actively a healthy person and taking those steps to accept and respect your body. And body respect is a huge one that we're going to get into here. So thirdly, is you want to find a community and support system from people who share your values. That is a huge one also. If you are surrounded by people who are consumed by diet culture, who really have never not been on a diet, who really, shame people who look a certain way or who are a certain size, or judge people based upon their size, are those people that you want in your life? So take a look around your circles and just figure out if you have that supportive community of people who share your values as you're kind of trying to step away from diet culture into more of a, health-based, health at every size-based mentality, right? And then fourthly, we really want to be advocates. We want to be advocates. And, as you step away from diet culture, you'll be, at least for me, you'll start to really be passionate about advocating for body positive representation in the media and advertising. Because lots of social media and advertising is based upon, I can't remember what the statistic was, but it was alarmingly like that. I don't know. I think it was like 4% of the models that we see in advertisements and on the representation in the media, only 4% of them actually, or only 4% of women actually have that body type or that body shape. So the 96% of us don't have that body shape of women that we're constantly being put in front of in the media and advertising, right? And so fifthly, we want to, going back to that. When you're advocating, I believe that it's sharing accounts that are inspiring, sharing women that have a, typical average body type, women who are even plus size and larger women. And how they're, there's I follow a lot of women on Instagram now that are, they are stylists. They are really they know style, they know fashion, and then they have content creator accounts when they're sharing, look at my haul from this place or that place, or so I always try to surround myself with, those accounts, and then also share those accounts with other people, because the more people that are aware that there is this other kind of type of being on social media, where you can be on social media and see representation from all different bodies, and that all bodies are beautiful, and all bodies have, they're just bodies. They're vessels that carry us through this life, right? So moving on. So we really want to redefine what it means to be healthy and beautiful, because in the past, we have been programmed to believe that health is based upon size, that if you are plus size, that means you're unhealthy. That means you sit at your kitchen table and you eat ice cream all day. It means that you don't take care of yourself, that you don't have no hygiene. Like there's so many like stigmas that come with healthy of, you know, if you're plus size, then you're none of those things. And then beauty too. Beauty can be any size, you know, and I have a shirt that says it, beautiful has no size. I know so many women and so many people of all different sizes, and they all share a common thing of that they are all beautiful in their own way. And so that is something that really we have to analyze on what does healthy and beautiful mean to you, and what do you want it to mean to you, and do you need to shift some perspectives? And then for our 6th tip, we need to practice self-care in order to take care of our mental and emotional health. So when we say accept and respect your body, that's what it means, is coming from your own health from a self-care based perspective, taking care of your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health. And knowing that, you know, that's the way to live this, you know, balanced life that we all try to achieve, is by taking care of all those parts of you. So yes, physical health is important. Finding ways that you can move your body that you love, that take care of your body and keep your body, you know, moving and keep your body happy. That's important. But it's also important to take care of your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health. There's you know, 6 key areas of our health that we really need to be trying to balance, right? So practicing self-care is a big part of disrupting diet culture, because we are taking the focus off of, you know, only focusing on our physical health in regards to diet and exercise. And we are coming back to all these different practices that connect us back to ourselves and connect us back to, you know, taking control and having the power over our own bodies, right? And then lastly, we want to embrace our bodies no matter what they look like. And that is, once again, a hard thing to do. And I will say that, you know, from my own experience. In my own journey, I had went on a journey of losing almost 100 pounds, only to find out that I hated my body exactly as much as I did, you know, 80 pounds heavier. So the weight did not fix what I was longing for. I was longing for that, you know, that moment to look myself in the mirror and say, hey, I love who I see in the mirror, or I at least accept who I see in the mirror. I was so far from that. And when I had lost that weight and came into that moment thinking that, okay, I'm going to be happy now. I've lost the weight. Now I'm going to be happy. Now I'm going to be worthy. Now I'm going to be beautiful. So that was my mentality. And so when I realized that that wasn't the answer, I, first of all, didn't know what to do. I was devastated. I'm like, okay, now which diet do I have to try? Or which thing do I have to do next? I have to try harder. But then I stopped doing everything. I stopped doing all of it, and I came back to myself. I connected to movement I love, which is yoga. I connected to taking care of my body. I, you know, invested my time in journaling my thoughts and my emotions. I invested in coaches and mentors. I went through this journey that has brought me to where I am now, but it all started in this diet culture world that I felt that I was consumed by. Like I was, you know, diet culture had the remote in my life and I took it back. So there is hope. And if you want to learn more about this, I'm happy to have a conversation with you. There's lots of different ways that I support women in helping them to leave diet culture and just come back to their bodies and give the power back to their bodies. And it feels so damn good, you guys. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it maybe opened your eyes to some of the things that are toxic about the diet industry and the diet world, and that there is a way that we can take care of our minds, bodies, and souls without the strict and potentially damaging things. So anyway, so thank you to anyone who popped in and said hello. I didn't even bring my video up here to see if anybody came on. Let's see here. Let me go look. I see someone who says good morning. I'm not sure who that is. My thing doesn't always, oh, there's my voice. Yeah. Oh, I see Catherine on there. So hello, Catherine. I see you on there. Yep. So that's, someone said good morning. So good morning to whoever that is. It says Facebook user. See? Good morning, Facebook user. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. I hope you have the best day.